What's up, my gamer guys and gals? Your boy Godlike Gamer here, recording the ISBL playoffs final, uh, finale, finals, whatever you want to call it, team builder video. Um, I'm super fucking hyped right now. I'm super fucking nervous that I came all this way and I can just fucking blow it. Uh, don't know what's gonna happen. Either way, I'm fully fucking excited, and it's been a hell of a fucking journey. Um, my opponent in this matchup is going to be Godon and the Detroit Umbreons, and I'll show you his team right now. He's got Megalofunny, Heatran, Rotom Wash, Crobat, Kyurem, DNC, Zangoose, Tapu Bulu, Porygon 2, Piloswine, and Matang. Now, he's got a couple problems. Megalofunny is the reason he's here. He barely kind of made it into playoffs, but like when he got here, Mega Lopunny just destroyed everybody. It's one of the best megas in the game, and it's really kind of been fucking everyone up. I think I have something for it, but we'll see. Heatran's not that big of a deal. It could be annoying, but I don't think it will be. Rotom Wash is actually very annoying. Believe it or not, if it runs defensive, it's gonna be a little hard to wall break. If it runs offensive, which I think he will, I think he's gonna be more prone to running an offensive Rotom Wash. Then I'm in trouble. Crobat, he's tend to run Crobat a little more offensive. Either way, that thing is not a threat. Not too worried about it. I can get it either way. He might not bring it at all, to be honest. Kyurem is a threat if you run Choice Spec's Kyurem is the only thing I'm worried about. It kind of is very hard for my team to deal with. If he runs Life Orb, if he runs Scarf, I'm fine. But as long as if he specs Kyurem, then I'm kind of if he gets in on something with specs Kyurem, it's gonna be really hard for me to deal with. Zangoose, not really a problem. Deancey's not really a problem. Tapu Bulu, kind of an issue, but I'm not too worried about it. Piloswine and Matang, not really big issues either now. To deal with his team this week, I brought a couple Pokemon that I think can do the job. First off, I want to say something right off the get-go. You do not see Sneasel or Landers on this team now. That's something that really pains me to do. They're the reason those two with Mega Latios or Mega with Toy Scarf Latios are the reason I'm here. The reason I was so successful was Landers, was Sneasel, was Latios. And now I can't really use them because of a couple things. One, defensive Landers doesn't do anything for my team. Mega Lopunny, fake out Ice Punch return, or fake out Ice Punch. Even intimidated still kills me. Rotom Wash can kill me easily. Kyurem can easily deal with me. Tapu Bulu easily deals with me. I can't really, and Piloswine just kind of fucks me up too. And Sneasel really can't do anything because look, he doesn't really have any ice weakness. Ice or dark weakness. The only Pokemon he has weak to ice is Tapu Bulu. The only dark weakness he has is Matang. So, yeah, I mean, Crobat, but I really don't see Ice Shard. Ice Shard really doesn't touch his team that well. It only does like 20% to Mega Lopunny, 30%. So yeah, it really sucks that neither of them really put in that much work this week. I was thinking about bringing Landers anyways and trying to get a set, but he has so many hovering or flying mons or that take earthquake or Porygon 2 is a problem, and it just wasn't going to work out. I might still, I don't know if, who knows? I always look over these teams after the fact. Holy shit. But first up on the team that I did bring, Scald, Slack Off, Calm Mind, Flamethrower. I think that was the tip. First up is this Mega Slowbro. I think if I win this week, he's going to be one of the reasons I do. Um, he's so bulky. He takes the only thing that wall breaks this is Choice Specs, Rotom Wash, Choice Specs Kyurem, or Tapu Bulu. Now, that being said, if I get a +1 on Calm Mind, those Choice Specs, the only thing that would wall break me would be Bulu. It's that simple. I was thinking about changing Flamethrower out for Iron Defense because, in theory, what I would do is I would get +2. What I'd get, in theory, if I got +6 Calm Mind and like +3, +4 Iron Defense, I won. You know, and not even +6, just like +4, +4. You know, um, that'd be it. I would win. He'd have to leech seed me to try to win, and I could just keep slacking off. He can't crit me because of shell armor. Um, the problem with that is I don't know if he would let me get that far backed up. To be honest, I'm not gonna. I could see it going either way. But if I don't see Bulu, then he's going to have a problem because I'm just gonna Calm Mind, set up on him, and win. So he better have some kind of answer to this. Scald +2 Scald actually puts in work against his team. So I mean, I really don't need Flamethrower. It's just because I know he likes to bring Matang, or Tapu or Piloswine. And I can live one Wood Hammer from Tapu Bulu. So if it came down to it, I'd like to have something to hit Bulu. I had Toxic on this thing too, but like I said, I'd instead if I got face to face with like a Porygon or something, I'd rather Calm Mind up than Toxic it. Because if I get a couple Calm Minds, actually 2-hit KO, max special defense, Eviolite Porygon 2. So. All right, enough rambling. Going on to the second member of the team, Bowser. Another Pokemon that if I win is probably going to be one of the reasons why. Defensive Chestnut. This thing is kind of a monster. Dealing with things like Megalopunny, Zangoose doesn't touch it, Piloswine, Tapu Bulu, Metang. Christ, really, Crobat doesn't touch me that well unless it has like Life Orb, Brave Bird. And then I have Spiky Shield. This thing is going to be probably very annoying for him to deal with. I mean, just look at it. Leftovers plus Leech Seed plus Spiky Shield with Drain Punch. Going to be recovering so much HP. And then Poison Jab to try and get some poisons. This is a little cheeky, little kind of tongue-in-cheek set, but it really is necessary. This set, Drain Punch, Poison Jab, touches everything on his team. Hits it pretty hard. I actually think the only thing it doesn't touch is Crobat, and like I said, I don't want to stay in on Crobat. Anyways, the only thing that deals with this is like max special attack Heatran, which he shouldn't bring. He might, but he shouldn't. Crobat we've already established. Rotom Wash doesn't really touch this set either. It's Kieran. Like I said, Kieran is really going to be an issue. If I see that thing, it's going to kind of suck. Um, but I think I can take one Ice Beam and then Drain Punch back, and so we'll see. Um, Next up is Sable Latias, like another Pokemon that if I win is going to have to put in a lot of work. Draco Meteor, Psyshock, Hidden Power Ground, 2-hit KOs his entire team. Draco Meteor and Psyshock 2-hit KO his entire team, but HP Ground is there for Heat Special Defensive or Assault Vest Heatran, and for Matang. If you're running like a bulky EVO light spread, it could be annoying. Other than that, the set's just fine. Draco Meteor gonna fucking be wrecking his team. I've got Healing Wish because after last week, after Slowbro won, a lot of people in the Discord chat were talking about toxicing Mega Slowbro. So I feel like it was very important this week to run some kind of cleric support. Now I wanted to run Togetic, as you can see, I did not, just because like there's nothing that it took well. Like it had a lot. His team has a lot of answers for Togetic. If you look at it, Heatran, Bigelow Pony, Rotom Wash, Crobat, Kieran. Look at that. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Zangoose can sit up on it 9. 10. Really, the only thing that Togekiss could cleric on would be Porygon 2. So it was just not the week for Togetic. So I had to have some kind of cleric support because, like I said, Mega Slowbro. If I lose Mega Slowbro, I'm gonna be in trouble. I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble. So I have to keep that thing healthy. This is how I'm gonna do that, even if I have to give up Latias. Next up, Darmanitan, Goku. Yeah, this thing is just gonna smack some things around, to be honest with you. Look at his attack stat, almost 400 with Life Orb. That's pretty much like, I don't know, almost over 500. Basically. Gonna be smacking things, Nothing on his team takes a Life Orb Flare Blitz except Heatran. Heatran doesn't take an Earthquake. Even Rotom Washed could be a defensive set and still get 2-hit KO'd by Flare Blitz. That's how dangerous this thing is. It really is super crazy. I need to be careful. Don't want him to get too worn down. I kind of want to save him for a right moment. But if I can get him in on that right moment, maybe even in the sun, Flare Blitz is gonna just get me a kill, if not 2, if not 3. So I really got to be careful with that. Next up is Hot Toddy coming again. I rather would have brought Togetic than Hot Toddy. I'm not gonna lie, but I really wanted rocks against him. If you look, I said Kieran, he likes to switch. I was studying a lot of his battle play, and what he likes to do is he likes to kind of he likes to, if he can get up a kill, he likes to get a kill with a low pony with fake out and return or something like that, and then switch out, and then bring it back in and fake out, kill, switch out, and then that kind of thing. Like sack, switch. He likes to sack Pokemon to get in low pony a lot. Now, that might not be a strategy this week, but the fact that he likes to switch a lot, especially in and out of low pony like crazy, rocks can fix that right there, put him in a position where he can't do that, and then maybe I get him in on Chestnut and I can just click Spiky Shield, and that's 50. That's not even 50. That's 50% of his health from high jump kick, plus an extra 1/8 from spiky shield, and then what? What does he do then? Uh, so it's pretty good. So I really wanted rocks. Kyurem's another reason I wanted rocks. His only way to get rid of rocks, funny enough, is Crobat's a Pokemon that's weak to rocks. We're not playing with Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon movesets. Rotom Wash does not get defog. So he has to defog with Crobat. Um, and I mean, so that he would have to take a big hit on Crobat to do so. Rapid Spin, because as you can see here, Goku and Hot Toddy really don't want rocks hitting them. Especially Goku. I can't, if I let him get too whittled down, Fake Out will just kill him. I mean, Fake Out Return, I think, almost kills him anyways. Rapid Spin, obviously Lava Plume, Earth Power. I was gonna put Toxic for Rotom Wash, but didn't. I can't stay in on Rotom Wash. I really need to keep this up for hazard control. If I say I get rid of his rockers or something, and then yeah, I can let this thing go down. But that's an if situation. He's got a couple rockers if you look at it. Heatran, DNC, Piloswine, Matang. So he's got 4 rockers. That's a lot of Pokemon I could potentially have to take down before Hot Toddy loses his value in the battle. But I think it's a good set. Like I said, HP is just a leftovers number plus max Spadef, so I can take a hit, maybe. And 36 special attack, because why the fuck not? Next up, another very important member is Magnezone. Now, a secret between you and me is this thing is not going to be Magnet Pull. Now, why, Josh? Well, for starters, I'm gonna be. I don't really need it, to be honest. It'd be nice, but the point. Kyurem, this assault vest is in this 100 Spadef and max HP is so that I can take 2 Kyurem. I can take almost any hit from Kyurem except Earth Power. I can take anything from Rotom Wash. I can take Earth Power and Lava Plume I can take a Earth Power from a max special attack Heatran. Don't want to necessarily do that because then I can't take Kyurem hits, but we'll see. Now, ideally, he's max special attack, or he's not max special attack, but ideally he's not. He gets 2 hit KO'd by Hidden Power Ground on his Heatran, and he doesn't think he can switch out. Flash Cannon, Analytic hitting Kyurem is with rocks as a kill. Thunderbolt, Analytic hitting Rotom, non-special defensive Rotom Wash is like 70%. Like I said, Analytic just gives this thing a huge boost in attack. And like I said, I would love to Magnet Trap to get rid of Heatran, but because then Darmanitan literally gets a kill every single time it comes in. But if I were to run Magnet Pull, he could kill me anyways, to be honest with you. Or there's a chance Hidden Power Ground wouldn't kill him back if he was Assault Vest himself. So, like I said, I really needed that analytic boost. And chances are, now I know I'm kind of playing with odds now, but chances are he's not going to notice it anyways. because it does pop up on your screen that you might be trapped. And he's probably just going to assume that he is trapped. But we'll see. I don't know. That's what a lot of people. I don't. If I always try to click out first and see what happens, but you never know. It should be interesting. Um, I think every member of my team is going to be crucial. Every play I make is going to be important. Last week I won because I made the right plays more. I think I only made one misplay, and that was bringing Sneasel in on a reflect, which was stupid, but I didn't. See, the game of Pokemon is always about punishing your opponent's mistakes, and trying to not make as many as yours. So, at the end of the day, it's whoever misplays more loses. So I'll try to not make that me. That's all I can say, really. I might switch out Landers for or Torkoal for Landers. That would. I don't know how I feel about that because then I said, like after Flare Blitz damage, Life Orb damage, and Rocks, Goku can only switch in like once, maybe twice. And that's not something I necessarily want to do. Because like say he hit, I don't know, what Heatran has base. Yeah, I'll tell you right now. Not Heatran. Rotom Wash. Rotom Wash is base 50. Do because I want to run this calc anyways. Okay, his 304 HP. Flare Blitz is at 1/3. Yeah, so that'd be 100 damage he takes. Put him down to 251. Plus Life Orb puts him at like 220 something. And then Rocks would take him down to, I don't know, like 100 something. So I'd literally only be able to come in on Rocks twice. So gotta be careful with that. I think my lead is going to be Goku. Just because. Oh, that's cool. Just because he likes to lead Matang or something, or he likes to lead a rock setter, and his rock setters are all weak to Darmanitan. So in theory, he could get at rocks with he wouldn't get at rocks with Matang or Piloswine, but say his rock or Heatran really. Say his rocker was Deancey. I mean, I'd still kill that. So I prevent getting up rocks actually. So that's probably is my best play. I realize I'm just rambling at this point, so I'm just go ahead and end the video. And wish me luck, guys.